full of spice. software computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Mm.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Hello. Welcome to the stream. It's just me today. It's just Bear. Makomon's got errands to run, and Taro has other stuff to do. Or not Taro, sorry, Jerry. And Taro still has computer problems. So it's just gonna be me today. I'll try to keep it entertaining. Don't know how well I'll do. Not gonna lie, I was a little worried about doing this at all, because, well, been a while since I ran solo. Okay, mute that. So, yeah, I'm probably just gonna play some Fallout 4 today. Probably. So, let me just get this off. Turn this on. So, I'm still playing with the Doctor Who mods I had before. Gonna remove one mod because I think it's interfering with another. Yeah. I'm going at it alone today. I believe that's everything. I may switch to something else later. I have no idea, honestly. I've been having trouble deciding on what to play lately. Um, Partly because everyone else has been getting busy, which, I mean, that's not their fault. That's life.
Here, and I'll show you.
Oh, right, I forgot.
See for yourself.
I had a Vault of Horror radio on. I also have another power armor here. I've done a few things here and there. I've gained more experience.
Hello?
Taro!
Hi.
Hi!
My PC's out of commission for another few days.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
well, I'm glad you're here.
I was only dropping in to... I was only dropping in to tell the bad news.
It's okay. I mean, like, just have. It's fine. It's just having someone to talk to is nice. I forgot how lonely it is flying solo.
I see. Also, I don't know what happened. I don't know what that was yesterday. I just kept crashing, so I just gave up on joining.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh.
That's not what I meant.
I know, only messing with you. Be honest, you regret your life choices now.
I very rarely regret my life choices. Oh, only when I'm having a panic attack do I regret my life choices.
Huh. um. So how it be?
It be okay.
Good for you.
My cat finally got her stitches removed,
Nice,
and she no longer has to wear the cone.
nice.
So there's that.
Fair enough.
Um,
Hmm.
I'm just trying to think of what else. What else is been going on? Not much, really.
Fair. Um. So how did the stream yesterday go anyway?
It went well. What game were we playing again?
The ghost thing?
Oh, Jisatsu. Or
Well,
no,
that's what I.
the Dead Case.
Yeah.
We played the Dead Case and then Jisatsu and then well, no, Dead Case, Teke, and Jisatsu. They're all
Fair
pretty
enough.
good. Jisatsu scared the shit out of me.
As it usually does.
I mean, yeah, it is Chilla's art.
uh, hmm.
I thought you were gonna say something.
I'm trying to think. um. Okay. Would you fight Naruto?
Which version of Naruto?
The the youngest version.
Uh, yeah, I'd fight him.
Would you fight the youngest version of Naruto if he had all 5 nature transformations?
Probably not.
Legit? He managed to get his hands on the seeing the truth seeking orb while he was training with Jiraiya.
Oh,
And not to mention both him and Sasuke learned a Rasengan because Naruto was able to beat the stuffing out of him the first time.
I still remember that scene from the anime where
Hmm?
I still remember the scene from the anime where they had where they used the Chidori and Rasengan on each other, and Kakashi redirected the attacks to water tanks.
Oh yeah, I know it. I know what you're talking about.
That is still my favorite oh shit moment because like in the front, uh, like facing the water tanks where the attacks hit, you think Chidori did more damage, but looking at the back, it did diddly squat compared to Rasengan, and I fucking love it.
Bruh, I still remember that one time I was playing. Oh god, what was the game? I'm losing what the game's called. Eh, M. It's a multiplayer. Okay, this is probably gonna sound stupid. It's a multiplayer fighting game that allows you to team up with other people in teams of 4.
Okay.
See, what I did was while I was in an arena, I stole first place from someone by using a Kamui last second. Like I
Uh-oh.
saw in chat. Hmm?
Nothing. A truck exploded. Carry on.
Like in real life or
In
in?
Fallout 4.
Oh thank God! I was about to say.
What would you done if I said real life?
Worry. What else could I do?
I mean, fair.
But anyway, yeah. I stole a Kamui. I stole someone's first place spot with Kamui last second, and in the chat I just see, oh you, just all kinds of censored words because it's a kids game.
So, like, when Digi fucked up.
Basically, but I didn't fires up.
No, it's like the reverse. You won, but they're still mad.
uh, Funny enough, at one point we were both named Digi. Like I'm not even kidding. One of the reasons I changed in one Discord server, someone called me DG, like the letters DG.
Oh.
When when I shorted it down to Digi, and
Oh.
I was just I just sat there
Nice.
wondering, should I just change my name altogether at this point?
Probably a good idea.
Because this is getting ridiculous. But yeah, also, bruh, I need to get PlayStation Plus back and play that game again because that was fun.
Which game?
Naruto,
Oh, right.
yeah, I need to get PlayStation Plus back because that was fun. Unfortunately, I can't play it properly without PlayStation Plus. It is very, it is very difficult to do so.
Yeah.
uh, hmm.
So I just turned on the HADS system for the TARDIS.
Mm-hmm.
So that way, the TARDIS won't be in any danger if I happen to, land somewhere dangerous.
You do realize that's also leaving you stranded until.
Yes, but I have guns.
fair. I honestly, if I had a TARDIS, I would never turn on that. I would never turn on hats.
I mean, as long as you got the shields on, you would never really need it.
Fair. Well, you know what they say, Bear. Well, that's alright then.
I love that that's becoming a meme.
"2024, off to a great start, isn't it?"
Oh, you have no fucking clue.
Oh?
Like, well, I'm not gonna say like how it's been for Mekumon, but like that's his own business. But
Fair.
I mean, I've already had some shit happen to me, and lest we forget, Grandpa Matt Pat is leaving.
Don't call him Grandpa.
Why? He called himself Grandpa Matt Pat.
He did?
Yes.
Well, that's alright then.
Nothing there now. What do you think? Yeah, you're probably right. Gotta cut down on the jet, I guess.
Wait, am I out of frags? I am out of frags. Got plenty of Molotov cocktails though.
Jittery.
Lucky you. Just don't drink them.
Oh, it's on.
This dude tried to use my own strat against me. He tried throwing Molotovs at me. It didn't work.
I just found a YouTube video that I don't think I should click on.
Why?
One YouTuber has Naruto theories that should have happened.
Oh no.
Thumbnail is Naruto and Karin holding a red-haired child.
No.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Because there's only one way. There's only one way that works out, and I don't like it. Unless he's being Uncle Naruto, then maybe, but no, please no. Absolutely fizzing not.
I mean, at least it's not Naruto and Sasuke with like a kid with blonde and black hair somehow.
I'm gonna be honest with the amount of people that shipped them, I wouldn't put it past those fanfic writers.
One thing that always bugs me, and maybe it's because I'm old-fashioned. How does that
What?
work?
What?
Them having kids.
I mean, cloning exists.
You know what? That's fair. I forgot. I just mean, like, in nearly every fandom, there's like... Wait, I hear a zombie. Where'd it go?
You heard a zombie?
There it is.
Was it a dangerous?
No, it's dead.
You just you just turn around.
I turn
and
around, shoot it in the face, and it's done.
no, you turn around and it's standing right behind you. Oh, here's a good what if story. What if the Hyuga clan fell instead of the Uchiha?
Ooh,
Have to give that one a watch later.
that's actually pretty neat. That's a pretty neat idea.
Oh god, I can just imagine picking Hinata as the Sasuke in that version.
Oh my god. It's based. Imagine she's 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 like Sasuke, but she still has feelings for Naruto. So like all the Naruto Sasuke shippers still get what they want.
How I would fix Konoha's teams. Shikamaru, Tenten, Naruto, and Kakashi.
Huh.
I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it working out the way he expects. But that's just me.
Ten like she deserved more love, man.
I know I'm going to annoy about the non-existent, but better than Sakura anyway.
I mean, for like the first half, sure. Sakura came into her own though.
After meeting Tsunade,
Who's there?
Well, I mean, yeah.
I swear I must be going crazy.
To be fair, like
End of the line!
Naruto was just a punk ass kid before he met Kakashi and Jiraiya and all his other teachers.
Killer Bee. I don't think there's anyone after Killer Bee. Unless I'm mistaken. Also, sorry for talking about Naruto.
You're fine, man. I mean, I used to watch Naruto as a kid, and like I kept up with it now and then. It's all good.
I know, but like, it's during a stream, and I don't mean to like talk
Okay,
about Naruto during Doctor Who Fallout.
you're fine.
uh,
I hear gunfire.
I'm in danger.
Disappearing out, huh?
Let me just. Where the hell is it? still can't believe you wheeled a neutral special.
What?
I still can't believe you wheeled a neutral special.
A neutral special? Oh, gun! That took me longer than it should have.
I can't wait for Persona 3 Reload. And Persona 6, actually. That's another one on my wish list.
Nice.
Do I fear for any game that crosses over with Persona in any way?
Do you fear?
I fear for any mobile game that crosses over with Persona 5.
Oh.
Because they don't last long after the crossover event ends.
Oh, you know what? That's true. It's like they get all these new players, and then once the event's over, it's like they can't sustain themselves anymore.
I think I played, well, that SAO mobile game a bit before the event. Then I found out about the event, started playing it again, couldn't get past the first boss, and immediately after that it's gone.
Yeah.
Die, Kurito! There's so many Kuritos.
You or me. Make every shot count.
I'm glad that's over.
All
Oh.
right. Sorry that this Minutemen outpost is being attacked by zombies, and I had to make sure no one got infected.
No, fair. Here's a fun game for you. I don't know if you heard of it. It's called Deceit.
I think I've heard of it.
It's basically Among Us, but but the imposters only allowed to kill during a certain, like, only allowed to turn into a monster and kill during a certain point.
Okay.
And no one, and of course, no one knowing who it is, there's no way to like properly kill it. You have to vote on who to banish.
I actually think I've heard of this game. I think I saw someone
Oh.
play it. Then again, like, you know me, I could be remembering something completely different.
That is true. That is true. You do have constant skill issues.
Wow. Meikumon got his side buster.
Nice.
So, woo!
Hilly.
Now I just gotta find freaking Cambridge.
You looking to trade?
Let's trade.
This Mountain Larry hasn't got it?
You sure?
Um. Oh, hey, Soldier, you're looking different. What are you talking about? I've always looked like this. No, I'm pretty sure you had hair earlier. Oh, I shaved it off completely.
Wait a minute, soldier, weren't you white? Oh my god, Larry, you can't just ask someone that!
I was refusing to use that joke.
Well, I did it for you. You're welcome.
And now you're getting canceled on Twitter.
It's a Mean Girls reference!
Honestly, given how 2023 went, can you not imagine yourself getting canceled on Twitter?
I mean, for a joke, yeah, I can see it happening.
Speaking of Twitter, actually, do you get followed by random people for no reason?
Yes.
That's been happening to me, and I'm trying to figure out why.
Usually they're just people trying to sell me shit.
Like, like legit. If I don't talk on Twitter for like a couple of days, they disappear. But it's real weird. Honestly, I'm starting to think that they're bots.
I mean, they probably are.
Because I've checked, I've looked on their profiles, they have posted nothing, and they've been around for years. Eh, how rude of you. They don't want to drink your, alcohol.
What?
They don't want to drink your alcohol?
Okay, if that's a reference, it's lost on me.
What are you throwing?
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, no, it makes sense.
Where's your alcohol?
I don't know. I heard him whimper. He's probably healing.
Hopefully.
No, I have it so companions can't die.
Over there! Get him!
Speaking of Naruto,
We
actually,
appreciate the assistance, civilian. But what's your business here?
what's the agenda on Saturday?
I'm just trying to survive out here.
The way you charged in and engaged those ferals, I find that a bit difficult to believe. Are you from a local settlement?
That depends on who shows up.
Fair enough.
I'm from Vault 111.
You're a vault dweller? Most people wouldn't admit to such a thing. If I appear suspicious, it's because our mission here has been difficult. Since the moment we arrived in the Commonwealth, we've been constantly under fire. If you want to continue pitching in, we could use an extra...
I'll continue to help. But you
Last
owe me
time
an-
was
Very well.
fun.
I'm Paladin
Legit.
Dance, Brotherhood of Steel. Over there,
I hope we can
Sky
continue
Halo,
that,
Midnight
actually.
Recon. I've been
Like,
trying to
I wouldn't
send
mind
distress
more
calls
people
to
showing up, but I
Superiors.
hope you continue
The
that one.
signal's too weak to reach them.
Sir, if I may,
Proceed, Halen.
I've modified the radio tower on the roof of the police station, but I'm afraid it just isn't enough. What we need is something that will boost the signal.
Our target is ArcJet Systems, and it contains the technology we need. The deep-range transmitter. We infiltrate the facility, secure the
Sure.
So what do you say?
Mm-hmm. Who are the Brotherhood of Steel?
Hey, there's dog meat. Hey, you didn't answer my question.
We appreciate the assistance, civilian. But what's your business here?
Oh, great,
Just
it's
trying to survive.
restarted.
The way you charge... Are you...
Right.
Nani?
I'm from Vault.
The whole conversation restarted for some
Most people
dumb
admit-
reason.
If I appear suspicious, it's because since the moment... If you
Wow,
want...
wow.
I'll continue to help.
I'm over there. We're on recon. I've been trying.
Sir,
Proceed.
what we...
Our target is... We infiltrate the facility. So what do you say?
Who are the brother?
Our order seeks to understand the nature of technology, its power, and we fight to secure that power from those who would abuse it.
Your cause seems noble.
I'm pleased that there are very few outside the Brotherhood who appreciate the gravity of the situation. So,
No time to waste. Let's get moving.
outstanding. Halen, take Reese inside and bind his wounds.
Yes, sir.
Reese, once you're on your feet, I want you to make certain the perimeter is secure.
I'm on it.
All right, civilian. It's time to prove your worth. Head into the police station and resupply yourself. Then let me know when you're ready to begin. Let's move out, people.
All right, big guy. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm coming.
We better get a move on. It's not a good idea to keep Paladin Dance waiting.
I can't open the door. What the hell? Now I can open the door. New
I
Mecha
was about to-
Gaming, sup? Hello,
You gonna patch me up or
Hmm?
what?
I don't
New
know.
Mecha Gaming.
Your prognosis looks pretty grim.
Oh, hey!
Trying to just take you out back and shoot
This
you.
was the voice you were talking to.
Hard, dog.
This is the voice of the person you were talking to in your Super Robot War stream.
Sorry about the other guys.
How are you? Hope you're enjoying the stream, and I hope you're having a lovely day.
Man, I need to put Twitch on my PlayStation, actually.
How's security looking?
I'll do that later.
We going to be able to hold out here?
This building's pretty solid. We should be safe enough.
Yeah. Unless a behemoth decides to pay us a visit.
Hey, if that happens, we won't last long enough to worry about it.
You may have noticed I am playing with mods, particularly Time Lord related mods.
I don't know what the hell's going on.
Get finessed safe.
Sweet time.
Hey, if Paladin Dan says they're coming, then they're coming. We just need to hold out a while longer.
I don't know, Halen.
and I was about to make the earlier. I was about to make the joke. It's a screwdriver, and I can't do wood.
I love that joke.
Coding.
Alright, I think I got everything I need.
Excuse me, Paladin Dance?
You ready to move out?
Ready.
Outstanding. Follow me, and try not to lag behind.
Why are you standing around here like there's nothing to do? Paladin Dance is waiting for
Hey,
you.
Bear, do us all a favor and put yourself behind one of those jail cells.
A little late for that.
Listen, it's delayed on my end. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Oh. Where'd it go? Yes. What?
Nani?
Paladin Dance hasn't left the building.
Paladin.
I think I found your master. He's just standing there.
I think he's stuck in the geometry because of dog meat.
You know what you gotta do now, Bear. Bring the TARDIS inside.
Oh, God. Oh, he's good.
He's good?
Yep.
We'll take this out. Follow me. Arcjet is a short hike to the west. Take this road. We should be able to avoid the larger packs of ferals infesting the village.
Cap and a half,
Traveling
Captain.
this far from the police station is a
Oh?
risk. But getting that transmitter.
Oops.
No mercy!
That's real disturbing.
What?
I don't know what goes on anymore. I just live here.
I thought you were busy today.
So did I.
That's way too long, man.
Honestly, so did I. I thought I had, like... It's gonna take some time to explain everything, but... In short, I thought I would be busier than this too. And then... It turned out I wasn't needed for the thing at all.
Okay.
And
as far as the shopping list is concerned, we're not even doing that until much later in the day. So,
It's almost 3 o'clock.
yeah, and the person with our budget doesn't get off work until closer to 6.
Ooh. Also, I see Taro saw the explosion.
So, I'm just going to say this, and you'll get the gist of what I'm trying to say, guys. Nepu Shipu Saibasuta! Butchered the hell out of that.
It doesn't matter. It's so glorious.
Cybuster's here, and woo, that is some nice pearl silver. I did open the box to get a look. By the way, you went the friggin' extra mile, and I applaud that by wrapping the box.
That was my mom's idea.
Like, kudos on that. Like, I did not see that coming, and it was a pleasant surprise, and we are now saving that wrapping paper.
Shortly after they arrived, we lost contact with them, and they haven't been heard.
For those who don't know,
As far as my
late
team
Christmas
goes,
gift.
we've lost 4 good men to this godforsaken waste.
Which
Yep.
leads me to part of what today's nonsense was all about.
Despite our setbacks, I don't intend to give up and head home.
Short
Or
version,
end up missing.
we apparently tried mailing it wrong.
Huh?
Mom and Dad Meikumon over here decided, hey, nah, we don't need to drop it off at the post office. Let's just cram it in the mailbox and see if it works. It did not. A few days later, it got returned to us with a sticker saying, hey, do it right. Now, Papamon is out doing the, he's trying it again. This time he's actually giving it to the post office and seeing what they want.
Speaking of moms, actually, did either of you two see what Web posted yesterday?
Say again?
Did either of you two see what Web posted yesterday in general? The Warframe thing?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. I didn't think much of it because it's Warframe and I don't really know too much about it.
I spy a Gundam.
It legit said Gunbox Gundam.
Let me see that. Now I see it. I mean, it's not a bad attempt.
Our jet system. Exteriors.
No, you don't.
So we'll head into
Oh.
the front.
I think they're making a city in that clan base, actually.
Oh.
The amount of trees that were in that on that map.
Damn.
So, to remember my manners, thanks again, Bear, for the Christmas gift.
You are very welcome.
And now I've got an important question to answer myself.
Paladin Dance.
Listen up. We do this clean.
Do I leave the pearl
Understood.
silver nice as it is, the way it is?
Remember, our
Or
stay
do
focused
I
and check
go
your fire.
insane and
I don't wanna be
chrome
hit by
this
stray
mother?
bullets.
Well, I mean, it's your kit.
Because it's like, I'd be happy with either direction, but I swear, a part of me's going, chrome this thing, you coward.
It was corporations like this.
Because, like, imagine the way Cybuster already looks,
Exploited
but in just straight up chrome silver.
and ignoring the damage they've done.
Nice.
Hopefully the actual pearl silver comes
It appears as
across
though the facility's automated
via
security
the,
is already dealt
photo I'm about to take.
I see that.
Yeah, I was hoping to avoid this. Look at the evidence.
Um,
There isn't a single
Because in
scrap. These
person, it's
robots
actually
were
really
assaulted
nice.
by institutes.
Funny how Pearl Silver always comes across better than Pearl Gold
Isn't
when
that
it comes
the
from
same as
Bandai.
robot? They're an abuse of technology created by the institute. It's unacceptable.
What's the Institute?
They're a group of scientists who went underground when the Great War started. Spent the last few decades
yeah.
littering the Commonwealth.
There was also
with
another room called
It sounds like you're scared.
There's a
Sakura
measurable
City
difference between being
Fluffmon
frightened. Now,
Battle Arena or something.
Battle Arena?
Yeah. And
this place is a mess. I still see a few
I'm not
pieces
kidding
of
when I
salvage.
say this. They legit had a parking garage. They had a parking lot
After we're done
in
here,
their
I'll
in their base for cars. Not ships, cars.
Honestly, it would be impressive if they somehow managed to make it for ships.
Looks like a dead end. I think we can find a way to get
Oh no,
It would.
I'm gonna wreck
every
this here.
clan base already has a docking port for ships. Like it comes with it. You don't have to build it or anything.
Ah. Then why the hell did they build the parking lot?
Because they could.
I don't know. Here's the thing: there's only one car there.
Nice.
It's a fucking toy car.
Sounds like something they did silly just for the laughs.
Most likely. Most likely.
Okay, Bear, I sent you an image of that Pearl Silver.
I don't think we're alone.
The next image I'm gonna send is a comparison of the Chrome to that.
Ooh, that looks pretty.
You see why I have that kind of moment of, do I want to do this?
Oh God!
Gallantmon had that same Pearl Silver. And there's the Chrome.
I've just encountered my first Cybermen.
Uh-oh. Size him up. No! Okay.
Since we're making Doctor Who references and whatnot, I got past the Weeping Freddy's and I'm happy to not have to deal with them again for quite a while.
Is that the Chrome you were talking about?
Yes, that's the Chrome I was talking about.
Chrome it up.
On the act. Huh?
Chrome it up.
Alright, might as well show that image to Tarofo and get that image in his head.
I'd rather not, please, thank you.
No, I mean the
The model
side
kit.
bumper.
Heads up. They've smelled.
I know, I was making a joke.
Just to show you what the difference between the Chrome I am about to use
Hold on a sec.
and the
I hear
Pearl
my
Silver
cat.
that. Take a look. It's in the general chat.
Let's see this thing.
The runner label itself I chromed to compare it to the wing piece next to it.
Oh. I see.
Now you see why Bear said chrome that mother up.
Chrome Dome.
Because, like, this thing's supposed to be like a machine god, so I want it to look as imposing as that title sounds.
Oh god, just imagine. Someone makes a rider suit out of Cyberman parts.
And every new power is just an upgrade.
Yeah.
every new power, every new form is first heralded by the Cyberman voice. Upgrade in progress.
Oh my god, yes.
I don't know jack or crap about Doctor Who, but I do know that would be fun.
Okay, so I have to keep an eye on the cat, make sure she doesn't reopen her wounds.
Fair.
Purplish gray doesn't look that bad. Oh, and this part had just comes straight off the runner. That's one less part to clip. And at least it's a part I don't have to paint. Also, it came with a stand.
Yeah.
Technically, it came with 3.
Oh yeah, 2 of them are probably for the high familiars.
They are. They're like the little effect part stands that are already useful for the familiars. And the best part is, because of the way the base plate for the stand works, you don't even need to use the little suction cup thingies for the bottom of the effect part stands. You can just plug them directly into the main stand.
Yeah. Also, I'm sorry to make this joke. Free stands? Who is it? Poochie?
JoJo reference.
I will get my sit. Yes, he is so... Like, I created the perfect anti-stand, therefore I call it a sit.
Actually, I think Poochie would be able to take your sit from you, because if he manages to get White Snake out before your sit comes out, you're done.
It's an automatic thing.
It is. It's an automatic type stand.
Oh, well, never mind me. I'm just gonna be over here.
Which means Poochie doesn't stand a fucking chance.
What? I say it's the perfect anti-stand for a reason.
You know what? Fair. Also, Fair, I don't know if you heard it earlier, but just imagine someone makes a rider suit out of Cyberman parts.
That would be interesting.
And every time Ryder levels up, it just goes upgrade in progress.
Upgrade in progress.
You can thank me for that one.
Yo, final
every
form.
new form, every new weapon, every upgrade. Upgrade in progress.
Yo, Bear, final form, cyber controller.
Ooh.
And now we can just have the evil writer of that season either be a representative of the Doctor, which would be a twist on its head, or just straight up make it a Dalek and have his final form be Davros.
Keep it quiet.
Kamen Rider Davros.
Yeah.
My final form is stuck in a wheelchair. What bullcrap is this?
Hey, Sarah, don't lick there. You can lick around, but don't lick there.
Are you sure it was a good idea taking the cone off?
Sarah. Okay.
Time for the cone.
Oh my god, the chrome is already turning out really, really well. And I've only painted one part. Sorry, proceed.
I'm just taking a look at her wounds. They look okay.
Oh, I am so glad I decided to do this. Like, let that moment of pure glee tell you how this is going.
Alright, I'm gonna go find the cone. I will be right back.
Hmm.
I say as I take my headset with me.
What would be the secondary rider, actually?
There's Sidebuster's collar and the chrome.
Where the hell did Mom put the freaking collar?
I'll be right back.
What would be...
Actually, where she put the cat carrier?
Hey.
Ah.
Hey, what sound did I have?
Alright, I got the cone. So if she tries anything. If you start licking that area again, this goes back on. Got it?
Meow.
She's backing away in fear.
I'm back. What did I miss?
I got the cone back, and I showed it to the cat, and I told her, if you keep licking your wound, this goes back on. And I put it on my bed, and she started backing away in fear.
Uh-huh.
I have never seen her do something like that before.
She knows.
Get myself a nice metallic green for the gems on the sword hilt. That while I got the chance.
Bear, what do you think would be a good secondary rider for Kamen Rider Cyber?
Looks like the elevators are
Honestly, the Dalek.
heading down for now and find a way to get the facility's power back.
Nah, they'd hate each other.
There has to be a power backup.
Secondary riders
That's
don't
why-
have...
Scout the maintenance.
Primary and secondaries don't have to like each other.
I'll remain here and watch our backs.
I was actually suggesting making the Dalek the antagonist rider.
Yes.
But then
Yeah.
again, if they were just the primary and secondary riders who happened to hate each other, and the actual end boss rider they were up against was a manifestation of the Doctor,
That would be interesting.
and we pulled the twist out from under the thumb, you guys were the bad guys the whole time.
Why did you send monsters after us?
Wasn't my idea. We had to slow you down.
No, better idea. We didn't.
Got
Just like the two riders just have this brief moment to stare at each other like, what?
No, I just imagine, the entire time, monsters, the monsters were sent by the master instead, but they were ordered to say, we work for the doctor, justifies with them.
Yeah, that sounds about his speed. Her speed, their speed, whatever.
Master's a dude again, so...
Yeah, and all that character building during Pathology's run went out the window.
This is why I feel like the run should have just straight up ended with Capaldi.
No, see, I have a pretty decent explanation as to why. Like why the master went back to their evil ways. After Missy regenerated into the master went back to Gallifrey. Like that much is known. And the master learned something that made him go crazy all over again.
So maybe just stay away from Gallifrey for the rest of your regenerated lives.
Well, it's gone now. He destroyed it.
Along of himself, actually, so I don't know how he's going to come back from this one.
Apparently,
Oh my god, are you alright? Got flames.
he was, remember, he was trapped by the toy maker.
The important thing is that we're still alive.
Also, Bear, you might want to check the
Let's go.
the voice chat general just to see how the Chrome is coming.
Alrighty. Did you forget the master was sealed inside his gold tooth?
Listen.
Also, that looks really good.
Listen, no. Listen, hush. Listen, bye. Golden Tiger Claw.
Hey!
Reversing mirror.
Listen, you got the serpent's tail. Leave the reversing mirror out of this.
Hey, doesn't mean I'm using them together.
No, that would be terrible for everyone.
Unless I'm using it to revive a deceased hero, I ain't using them together.
No, dog meat.
Dog meat's okay.
Dog meat will be okay. It's Fallout 4. Companion deaths are not a thing.
I know, but you close the door on him.
Damn it. I don't see the device anywhere.
He can
Fan out
teleport.
the
He's
ship's
fine.
ingredients. They may have been after the transmitter as well.
Also, every time I see a Symph, it's just a teenage Cyberman who refused to be called Cyberman.
Let's get out. We'll take the service elevator to the surface.
It's not a phase, Dad.
Hey. Where you licking? Where you licking? Oh, that's your foot.
Kitty grooming.
Yeah, I know. She's got to groom herself because, like, for a week she wasn't able to. I just got to make sure she doesn't, like, aggravate the wound.
I just realized, if I show this off to Red, he's gonna ask me why I bothered to paint it.
The bunker looks clear. Let's move out.
Tell him because
yes.
Tell him because it's fun, and he'll pop a blood vessel.
No, he asks why you bothered to paint it. Just reply with yes.
Well, that could have gone smoother.
Oh, he already has an issue with being a smart act like that.
I thought we worked well as a team.
Agreed. That being said, first and foremost.
No, I just do that and mute the chat for 10 days.
That isn't necessary.
I insist you keep it. The Brotherhood. Now, as far as the second,
I wouldn't go for that
we have a
long.
lot thrown. Our op could
Dude
have- there's no
craves
doubt.
the
The way
social
I see it,
interaction. If
we're
I
going to
leave him
expend
alone
your
for too
core.
long, he's gonna think he did
So-
something wrong.
I'd be honored to join.
You know
That's
what?
what I wanted to
Fair.
Meet me back at the police station, and we'll discuss the details.
Oh god, now I can't stop thinking about Conrad or Jin Cherokee.
Hey,
I guarantee you the Brotherhood of Steel would want to take the TARDIS.
Oh, absolutely.
It's super advanced technology, and it's not even human.
Also, I feel like the fugitive works better for the soldier, considering the idea I had about his backstory.
Like he just walks over.
Ooh, I like this one. Not as much as the previous version, but eh.
Oh, the Toyota?
What?
I'm not joking. That's what this configuration is called.
The Toyota.
Yep.
Alright, guess I've seen everything.
All right. Commonwealth. Cambridge.
Seriously, I am so glad I grabbed this specific version of the liquid chrome paint pens and whatnot. Because Sidebuster's coming out gorgeous.
Hey, Bear.
Yes.
Kamen Rider Jiniki. There's 9 forms. And then there's Kamen Rider, there's Kamen Rider Tails. With the 0 and 10 Tails forms.
I can't remember where the helmet regulator was. Oh, it was this thing.
The Wibbly Levi!
Door's closed, right? Yeah, door's closed. Alright.
Careful with the head.
I wonder if I can put a doghouse in here for dog meat.
That would be neat.
I was about to say, don't you mean K9?
Nah, he's mostly flesh. He's a dog meat.
Dog meat is the form for K9. It's the it's the organic form.
No. Dog meat is the past paradox form of K9.
Oh my god.
Hey, where are you licking? Okay, yeah, that's just your leg. Alright.
You know what I find funny? If your cat was smart enough that every time she gets a whiff of you looking over, she changes where she's licking, so you think it's actually somewhere else.
Sad thing is, whenever I say K9, the majority of the time, my brain doesn't go to Doctor Who, it goes to Looney Tunes.
Hey!
I'm pretty sure.
Hey!
I'm pretty sure K9 had its own spin-off show, actually.
Hey! What are you doing?
Oh, it had several.
It had several?
Well, Looney Tunes had several. K9 appeared in one of those spin-offs. Duck Dodgers of the 24th and a half century.
I was talking about the Doctor Who K9. That was a whole different yard.
See what I mean when I say that's where my brain defaults?
Hey. Hey. Don't lick down. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm sorry.
You were warned.
I heard the complaining meow.
She wasn't licking the wound, she was licking the fur. at her tail where it was shaved off. Something exploded.
As far as Doctor Who's K9, I don't know how many spin-offs it had, or if it even had any.
It had. It was in two. It was in two spin-offs. The Sarah Jane Smith Adventures. And its own spin-off called K9.
Yeah.
I guess two qualifies as several.
Oh, since you're saying that, make him one. I guess there was. I guess there were several writers in the early stages of Kamen Rider Double. I'll be quiet now.
You're fine.
I'm trying to focus on what I'm doing.
And I'm focusing on the cat.
Glad to see you alive and well, sir.
Are we in luck, sir?
Hence why I be quiet.
Finally, some good news for a change. Nice work, sir.
I didn't do it alone. Aelin,
I am
Reese,
super happy.
welcome
Like,
our
I'm gonna
new
keep
members
saying
to
this.
the
I'm
Recon
super happy I decided to chrome
He
this
shows a lot
mother.
of promise. And with the proper guidance, I think he has the potential of becoming one of the best.
Or the way she's licking like her leg, it almost looks like she's like the way her paw's positioned. It looks like she's scratching her ass.
Promise not to let you down.
You don't have to prove anything else to me. Getting that transmitter wasn't.
So you decided to stay, huh? I expected you to.
Let's just hug this out and get it over with. What do you say?
You can play it however you want, tough guy.
How dare
It's gonna
you
take a lot
push
more than
Dogmeat
completing one
out of the
mission to
way,
impress
sir?
me.
Reese, that's enough.
You're officially on
Like it or
my
not, you're
crap
gonna have to
list.
learn. And you.
Don't you know
You
that
need to
Dogmeat is worth
understand
more
what
than
it
half the
means.
Commonwealth
We're not
combined?
soldiers of fortune. We're an army, and we've dedicated our lives to uphold a strict. If you intend to stay within our ranks, you need to.
Right. Don't worry. I've spent time in the military.
Perfect. Then there's no need to give you a long lecture. So I'll get right to it. I only ask for two things from anyone under my command: honesty and respect. You fall in line, you stay in line. I give you an order, you follow.
Like how
Listen,
Mr.
now,
Metal,
before I release
Mr.
you,
Metal
I'll
Man,
erase for your assignments. One last order of
looks.
business. From this moment forward,
No, continue.
I'm granting you the rank.
Just looks over at the man with the expression of, one more word out of you to the new guy, and I'll crush your head in my hands.
There's a quest later on for the Brotherhood of Steel storyline where it's gonna involve Paladin dance there, and it ain't gonna be pretty.
You're awful quiet.
Hope you have a high enough speech skill by the time you get there.
Oh, Bear, I saw this one I saw this YouTube clip.
I'd appreciate a response.
You can get Miles to visit Peter's home. You know, when Harry is already there?
Mm-hmm.
You can get Miles to visit instead of Peter.
Thanks aren't necessary. Just continue excelling at your duties, soldier.
Ad Victoriam, initiate.
He doesn't even know what that means, Halen.
Ad Victoria
Huh.
means to victory. In our eyes, our rallying. Now, I need you to report.
What's
to
funny
Halen
is
or Reese.
it's actually Peter.
If you find
It's actually Peter, but it looks like Miles. But the second you take off the mask, it's just
Halen.
Peter's head on Miles's body.
Why does he hate me?
He doesn't hate Reese Bleed's Brotherhood. It's all he cares about. If anything else comes into the picture and gets in the way, you
It makes it even worse
Is there
when you
something
use
between-
When I
the
first joined up, Reese
into
was the one
Spider-Verse
responsible.
miles
I thought there was a little more
because
between us. He told me the Brotherhood of
the way
Steel was
Spider-Verse
having
Miles
a-
is so skinny compared to
We never spoke.
Peter.
Look, if you're worried about
Right.
So,
are you ready to take on your first?
so Marvel Spider-Man 2, but it's
Great.
increasingly cursed.
One of the brother. I have a
Yes.
list of locals
Mhm.
here. Good luck.
And if you ever want to trigger this glitch, Bear, just have Peter jump in the air, but the second before he lands, you switch to Miles.
Okay. Watching the cat like bathe herself is both relaxing and infuriating because like when she's cleaning like her legs or her face or her back, it's fine. But when she gets to her rear end, I start to sweat.
Fair enough. Also, you ever wonder why the loading screen, but the loading icon for this game looks like a driver?
A driver?
The loading icon in this game, it looks like a driver.
Oh yeah.
See?
Somebody make a Kamen Rider mod for Fallout 4, please.
There's been a
There
few.
already is. There already is. I can
Wait.
already think of.
I think it's time I finally upgraded this.
Did someone say upgrade?
No.
I will give you the Mr. Hippo fridge magnet. The fridge magnet's so horrible that even Freddy himself in the game recognized how worthless it was.
I can just imagine the jingle for the Fallout driver.
Oh, it's like some kind of like 1950s style thing.
With the voice saying, question, where exactly does this game take place again?
Boston.
Boston?
Yep.
Boston.
Boston.
If the driver belonged to a Dark Rider. Welcome to the Massachusetts Massacre.
Okay, now hold on a minute. Where's there it is.
And the Las Vegas version is just, welcome to Vegas. Hope you achieve your dream.
A Las Vegas themed Kamen Rider, or the belt's activation jingle would just say, jackpot!
If I had a nickel for every time Kamen Rider had a
a jackpot themed rider form. I have well, not rider form. A jackpot themed power up. I have 2 nickel, which
This
isn't a lot.
but it's weird that it happened twice, you know?
No, because legit in Drive we have Dream Vegas, and then in Hacking Geese we have oh god, what was the name of that buckle again?
Fever.
Fever. There. I think you know what I'm about to say.
What are you about to say?
Next time we're in Drive World, if I have that form, another Drive-In Nubia team up. But instead of Zombie and what form was he again? Speed?
I think so.
Instead of Zombie and Speed, it's both Dream Vegas and Fever. And they just go, "Oh, you have one too." It's like the day of the Doctor moment, actually. When they both take out their glasses and just turn to each other. Oh!
Like, oh, lovely.
What makes them even more perfect is if Kazuto equips Fever and Boost. I'm having way too much fun with this, more than I should have actually.
I just picture what'll eventually happen if and when we get to a universe where the writers are, like, we get the Kamen Sentai, etc. thing, where it's a fusion of Power Rangers and Kamen Rider in this universe. We just get sent to an alternate Angel Grove, and Felix is like, I feel like I'm home and not home.
Oh god, just imagine. They get, no, just imagine. They get to, a version of Dragon Knight's world, but it's after they've seen Ryuki's world. And they just turn Pazuzu. But we just left that world. Why are we back here already?
Oh, perfect Ben 10 level joke with the alternate Angel Grove. So, Felix shows them around, and eventually they get to Ernie's Juice Bar.
Oh no.
And the thing that finally tips Felix off that this is not his home is that the grape flavor smoothie tastes different.
Like, specifically the grape flavor one.
There it is. And of course it's invisible. I wonder though.
But yeah. We just left this world. Why are we back here already? And they see, and they just hear and you just hear someone call out, Kit and Ren or something, or Len. Wait a minute, who?
Okay, so I have the cyber pistol thing, but it's being weird, so I guess I'll just...
Alternatively, Felix can just instinctively know this is no universal translator BS. They're actually speaking English.
What were you saying, Bear?
I'm gonna put the, cyber pistol away. Because it works, but it's invisible.
Fair enough. One last thing before I get going. Actually, I feel like we'd give Dave and Chocobo too much power if the whole Dragon Knight thing does happen. Via the word they use instead of dying.
Oh, venting.
Yeah.
Someone's here. Hello.
Babe, I was gonna call you in a second.
I know.
Hello.
Hello.
Would you like to head to the Amps, babe?
I just woke up. My sleep schedule's been bad.
Why do you think I was about to go to you? Yeah, I'll see you two later.
Alright.
Golden Tiger Claws!
Yeah?
Yes, I'm sticking with it.
Hi. See you later.
See ya.
See you, Web. Like, I just picture, like, in a Build Divers-esque universe, there's a similar game that exclusively scans in Super Robot Wars themed Gunpla. Where, yes, it will accept some Gundams, but they have to be stock built.
Understandable. Understandable.
The greater level of customization comes from Super Robot Wars original units. Actually, all things considered, it probably would just allow custom gunplay anyway. Like, what I was getting to was, I just picture, like, in this universe, the respective native version of our favorite bear ends up. I cannot put words to thought today. Your character meets mine, and instead of like the stock Sidebuster, this one's got the chrome finish.
Keep forgetting there's one place I need to go to. Alright. Navcom. Helmet regulator. Space-time throttle. Maximum vroop.
You'll never catch me, Krabs. Not when I shifted to maximum overdrive.
Okay, down mechanism and then time rotor handbrake. Here we go.
I knew I should have gotten the turbo.
That's another thing I forgot. I forgot to make more of the frickin' beacons.
I'm just wondering how the heck I can make the familiars make sense in such a game environment. Like, how does one go about obtaining them?
It's a good question.
So I was like half thinking, like, yeah, beta tester reward, get a special version of these familiars.
Oh, by the way, with the thing I was telling you about last night, now that I'm more conscious,
Okay.
Give me 1 second.
It's a thing, but I love how the TARDIS sounds like it's breathing every time it does that.
I know. So, with the 2 other Crime Syndicate members that I had named, I'm sure you probably already understood who they are, but just in case.
I mean, Piranha's clearly an alternate Aqua person.
Yeah, Piranha is supposed to be Aqua Girl. As there are versions of her father, Aquaman, known as Barracuda. So I was just going with the naming theme. As for Power Ring, it is their Green Lantern. Power Ring works a little differently from
your typical lantern.
Yes. The ring seeks out cowardly individuals and uses them, granting them incredible power, but also making sure that they are
weak-willed enough to control.
yes, thank you.
This is just a thing I've noticed, but the high familiars look like cat heads, and I love it. And in possession mode, they just look like mini cybirds.
All right, so I got the I think it's called the Widowmaker shotgun. No, it's just the Widow shotgun.
Yeah, no, the Widowmaker's Team Fortress 2.
Right. And oh, right. If I want to make anything, I'd have to take it back to the TARDIS, but anyway. I got the gun. Alright, now back to the TARDIS and back to looking for that signal. You know, one thing I am curious about, where's the chameleon interface? What happens if I use the TARDIS, like the typical police box? Does it change the entrance at all? It does not. Okay. Wait a minute, what? Hold on. Okay, I need to see something real quick, because I think I may have screwed something up.
Fun enough, the sword is actually made of a different shade of like silvery gray plastics than the rest of the silver here. Whereas most of the armor is like this pearl silver, the sword comes across a lot more like metallic gunmetal.
Interesting. There we go. Back to the Fallout shelter.
Metallic metal. Yes, this floor is made of floor.
Okay, there we go. Whew.
It occurs to me that now I'm gonna have to track down any version of the Huckabine I can find.
Oh?
Because I enjoy Super Robot Wars, and the Huckabine in a lot of its variations is one of my preferred designs.
Okay.
Oh geez, the Gundam nerd likes the one that looks like a Gundam. Go figure. I do enjoy the music that I got added in this mod.
Oh yeah, it's very nice.
For some reason, now all I can just picture is like a Mekumon or a Crackmon dressed like Masaki. I found this AMV for her Netu Shipu Cybuster, and there's a sequence during the instrumental bit where I think it's animation either from the OVA or from the game, where Masaki stumbles across one of the crewmates on the ship who offers him a glass of some strange glowing green substance, which he reluctantly ends up drinking.
Mm-hmm.
And evidently he regrets it because he's like foaming at the mouth and just kind of passes out. The black cat immediately knows what's up and flees before he even takes a sip.
Got it.
I think it's Kuro, if her name right? I know one of them is Kuro and the other is Shiro.
The black one is Kuro, because that's Japanese for black. And Shiro's the white one, because Shiro is Japanese for white.
That suddenly explains the color scheme of the Easy 8. I think we went too far. You ended up on Nern.
Who's there?
I'm about
Turn
two-thirds
the
done
chambers.
with the chroming.
Okay.
There's 3 silver runners. And I am, like, creeping up on the end of runner 2.
There we go.
Nothing there now.
Ow!
Just the way you delivered that ow.
Well, he threw a Molotov at me.
Most people would be screaming that they are on fire. You just made a mildly irritated ow.
That's it.
Just cut to like Team Fortress 2. The different classes' reactions to being on fire. Like, fire, fire, fire! I'm burning! I'm burning! I'm melting! I do believe I'm on fire. Speaking of which, a bunch of the actual TF2 actors got together. I think it was the actors for Demo Man / Heavy, Medic, Spy / Sniper. Basically everybody except for her, like, Scout, Engineer, and Soldier, who is no longer with us. Going on to read basically to reenact Heavy is Dead. Like, they started reading their own lines from that animation, and it was just kind of surreal to see.
I can imagine.
Some of them were straight up cosplaying their characters. Also, I think the one having the most fun was Medic.
Oh, definitely.
In my medical opinion, that Heavy is dead! My diagnosis? The Heavy was killed! I don't think it's anything to worry about. It was me! I did it like this! Proceeds to shoot Soldier.
Oh.
Whoop-de-doo! Everybody's all freaking out. It was a joke, lads. Everybody just starts laughing. What's even funnier is I've seen someone make like a stop motion of Transformers characters reenacting Heavy is Dead with Grimlock playing Heavy. I'm trying to remember who they got for each role. I know they got Wheeljack to play Engineer.
Because that just makes sense.
And it's who they got to play Spy that's throwing me off, because I don't remember. Like when Soldier showed up, they used Hound.
Again, makes sense.
They used Cliffjumper for Scout. With the idea that he's so incredibly annoying, they just want him gone before he even gets a chance to say much. I say missed opportunity to use Bumblebee.
Yeah, but everyone likes Bumblebee, though.
Unless you're one of them super edgy folks who insist that Bumblebee is the most annoying thing and unsliced bread and proceeds to shout about how they want him maimed or otherwise out of the story because, ooh, look how mature I am for disliking the Kid Appeal character.
Getting tired yet?
And yes, by doing this, I'm calling my own uncle out and I don't care.
I wasn't expecting that.
Because, like, we've joked back and forth about how bad things happening to Bumblebee because he's so annoying.
Sweet.
One thing we do agree with, though, is the idea that they should never have taken away his voice to begin with.
Yeah. It was neat at first, but
if they'd remembered that his voice got fixed at the end of the first movie for Revenge of the Fallen and just never brought it up again, let him be able to talk, it would have gone over a lot more fondly remembered.
yeah, probably.
And then it wouldn't have felt so hilariously, irritatingly overdone by the time Transformers Prime got to it.
Find him?
It's like, for the most part, if people ask me who my favorite Bumblebee was, in terms of personality, up until recently, I'd have said animated because at the very least he has a definable personality outside of excitable Kid Appeal character.
Right.
I mean, I know he had more personality than that in G1, but I honestly struggle to even find a way to describe G1's personality, which is probably not a good thing. It's like, yeah, he was friendly. He was kind of scrappy. He wasn't he wasn't gonna just back down from a challenge.
He was voiced by Casey Kasem.
That's Cliffjumper.
Fuck.
Dan Gilvezan, who played Spider-Man roughly the same time.
Hey there.
With a very similar, like, performance. No, here's who Casey Kasem actually played in G1. There was aforementioned Cliffjumper. He played Blue Streak, and he played Teletran 1.
Right. I remember you told me about this.
In Season 3, he walked off the show because of obvious creative differences with a particular nation introduced. One named Carbamia.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can tell it was 1986 in there. And because he walked off the show, they just straight up destroyed Teletran 1.
I remember that.
Like, I think your reaction at that point just says it all. That kind of lingering, I thought you were joking. My friend, I wish I was. Also, because of this, we can inform that Blue Streak either left the Autobots and lived life on his own for quite some time, or straight up died during the events of the movie.
Right.
What the hell was that?
I think we saw him erecting that barricade alongside Cup in the beginning of the movie, and then he just never shows up again. But then again, we also saw, like, it was either Hound or Sunstreaker in that group, and then we would only see the other one. We would only see them again after Optimus came by with the shuttle.
Right.
One thing I find hilarious about the production of that movie, though, is that Hasbro genuinely underestimated how efficient Japanese animation was. So the movie was actually overfunded.
Damn.
That's why it looks as good as it does.
Lost him.
That's what Japanese animation with a hilariously large budget looks like at that time.
Hell yeah.
Like Japanese television animation at that. It's not quite clear. There are conflicting reports. but supposedly the leftover Transformers budget was used to kickstart Saint Seiya.
Huh. I would believe it.
It was definitely because of Saint Seiya that had Toei stopped producing as many episodes for Transformers Season 3, which is why we ended up dealing with ACOM for so much of the series. So, you win some, you lose some.
Yep. Why is there a death claw in here? Why is there a death claw in here?
Because it's a harmless Girl Scout selling cookies.
First of all,
Harmless
how dare you?
quotations.
Second of all, I killed it.
It was just the first thing that came to my head. Because, like, I remember this joke in Fairly Odd Parents. Everybody's returned back to Earth, and the world is just kind of reacting to being gone and just returning. And when we get to Mark Chang being popped up in front of the White House, I'm back! A hostile alien life form bent on taking over the world! The scenes got handcuffed by a bunch of like Men in Black agents. I mean, a harmless Girl Scout who wants cookies. One of the last times that the show was ever funny, and it came from one of the worst episodes of that season. I haven't even gotten to assembling this thing yet. I'm still painting the runners. But it's gonna look so good when I'm done. I think this is the most of a workout I have given this chrome pen to date, though. Three significant runners with none too small parts. yeah, like, I was a little confused when I was telling you about the Spider because there's multiple evil Peters with that name.
Right.
I was correct about one of them, though. One of them did have web shooters that had built-in guns.
Damn.
A separate one was bonded to Carnage.
Oh, I just realized something. Owlman
Yeah?
Beyond.
Unlike Terry, this one actually is a clone.
You think we could get away with calling him Damian Wayne?
I mean, it's an interpretation for a new universe, of course. Especially since Damian Wayne, as we know him, doesn't exist in the DCAU, thankfully. Because that origin is kind of squick.
Yep. So how much do you know about Owlman?
I know that he is an alternate universe version of Bruce Wayne, who is incredibly nihilistic.
Okay. So in a lot of interpretation,
he has so thoroughly lost faith in humanity that he views us as a plague that must be eradicated.
So you're talking about the Crisis on Two Earths movie.
It is the singular version of Owlman I know the most about.
Okay.
I am aware of the name, though.
Most versions of the character have him being Thomas Wayne Jr. That's right, I said Junior.
So technically still an alternate Bruce with a new name.
Well, no, Bruce exists. He is the younger brother of Thomas Wayne Jr. It's just when Crime Alley happened, his parents and Bruce were killed. And in a lot of iterations, Thomas Jr. was the one that set it all up.
Henceforth, TJ.
Yeah.
Just to make things easier.
TJ set it, in some versions, TJ set everything up so that he could get the family fortune. And he, well, he's basically the anti-Batman.
Still leads to one of the hardest lines that any Batman has ever delivered, though.
Oh, yeah.
When we both looked into the abyss, you blinked.
We both looked into the abyss. But when it looked back at us, you blinked.
So I guess in this case, Owlman Beyond would be like an alternate Terry who either is just a straight up clone or something.
Probably a straight up clone. And if we're going with the more recent interpretations of Owlman, that would also mean that Commissioner Gordon wasn't a commissioner, but instead a crime boss. I would also mean... Let's see.
I just thought, how much of Gotham's shit is actually just the outer fringes of the Kingpin's empire? Gives you an excuse to have Batman and Daredevil working together.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because yes, while he's technically also a Spider-Man villain, most people associate him with Daredevil.
Yeah. They share Kingpin in that regard.
Which just goes to show how huge his influence is. He's got multiple supers on his ass.
Yep. But, let's see. If we're going DC Animated Universe, then... Owlman, Crime Boss Gordon... Pennyworth is pretty much the same. In fact, in some versions of Owlman's story, he was the one that shot the Waynes. Dick Grayson would be Talon, which is the name given to Owlman's sidekick. Of course, then he would probably have left and become his own man if Owlman just didn't straight up kill him.
On a tangent there regarding like Robins and whatnot, I imagine that it's like as a kind of final olive branch to one Richard Grayson. Bruce offered a decent chunk of his company to Dick.
Yeah, I can see that.
Lock's really strong.
What would Nightwing's, like, Crime Syndicate universe name be, though?
Repeat. A chemical leak has been detected.
I'm kind of partial to
Please
Razor
evacuate
Claw
the
for some
building
reason.
Immediately.
Okay. I can work with Razor Claw. And then there's Owlgirl. Whether or not Owlman actually worked with her, or if he saw her as a threat, I'm not entirely sure.
Who's there? What?
I can only imagine like an alternate timeline where both TJ here and Bruce survived.
Please evacuate the building.
A timeline with both an Owlman and a Batman.
Ooh. That would actually be really interesting.
Family Feud taken to a whole new level.
Oh yeah.
Who?
Well, I suppose more accurately, sibling rivalry.
Hey.
Repeat. A chemical leak has been detected. Please evacuate the building immediately.
It occurs to me that in this alternate timeline, Cletus Cassidy must be one of the most known humanitarians out there.
Oh, absolutely.
Huh?
So, Dick goes on to become would you say Razor Claw?
Razor Claw.
Meaning Tim Drake would become the new Talon. And then eventually,
I thought if Owlman sees this as a threat too.
Yeah.
Please, evacuate the building.
And then eventually we have Old Man TJ and Damian Wayne as Owlman Beyond.
Yes.
And of course, in this Beyond future, Barbara Gordon would probably also be a crime boss like her old man.
If not straight up competing with whatever's left for Old Man's crew.
Yeah.
Please, evacuate the building.
No, stop it!
I'm just curious of what kind of Eobard Fawn of this timeline would look like.
No way I could pick this.
Considering the shit he's done, he's probably the sanest, most warm individual you've ever met.
Like, he has tried so damn hard to help Johnny Quick. Even messing with time to try and give him a better life. But Johnny always ends up becoming a criminal, no matter what Thawne does.
The voices.
I love that everybody else has like these actually intimidating names, and the Flash just becomes Johnny Quick.
Yeah. You got Ultraman, Owlman,
Please, evacuate the building.
Superwoman. I think that was the name she had. Power Ring. Fucking
Barracuda.
Barracuda.
Even the sidekicks got Talon, for crying out loud.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Actually, if you give
And
me
then
a
this
second,
guy just gets Johnny Quick.
if you give me a second, I can bring up their names. Alright, so members, we have Ultraman, Owlman, Superwoman, Johnny Quick, Power Ring. We have Deadeye, Green Arrow's counterpart. Elastaman, Elongated Man's counterpart. Element Man for Metamorphose, or Metamorpho. Fiero for Fire, Frostbite for Ice, Scarab for Blue Beetle, Slipstream for Kid Flash. Although I don't know how canon these are. For another version of the Crime Syndicate, we have the White Martian, Barracuda, Blood Eagle, Hawkman's counterpart, Dr. Noon, Dr. Midnight's counterpart, Spaceman for Starman, and White Cat for Black Canary. And then there's, well, you know what, I'm not even going to try to pronounce this. It's Zatanna's entire name backwards. And then there's also Ultra Girl, Supergirl's counterpart. In the New 52 and DC Rebirth lineup, we've got The Outsider, which is Alfred Pennyworth. Atomica, which is the Atom. Deathstorm, which is Firestorm. Sea King, which is Aquaman. And Grid, who is Cyborg.
All these interesting names, and the Flash gets stuck with Johnny Quick when even his sidekick gets a better name.
Yep.
That is hilarious. We are almost done with the third and final Chrome Runner.
Oh yeah, the Crime Syndicate, renamed the Injustice Syndicate in Batman Brave and the Bold, consisted of Owlman, Silver Cyclone, Red Tornado, Blue Bowman, Green Arrow, Blaze, Fire, Scarlet Scarab, Blue Beetle, Dynamite, Atom, Rubberman, Plastic Man, and Barracuda, Aquaman.
Considering the whole shtick with the blue scarabs in the normal universe, does that mean that the red scarab for Blue Beetle and the alternate timeline are inherently a good thing?
Probably. So, the Crime Syndicate in Justice League Crisis on Two Earths has the regular group, Ultraman, Superwoman, Owlman, Johnny Quick, Power Ring, and Jed Jarkis, Martian Manhunter's counterpart. This version of the group consists of the aforementioned members as the bosses, with Ultraman as the boss of the bosses, and they're made men, lower tier villains who were granted superpowers by the bosses in exchange for joining the Syndicate. There's Mr. Action, Jimmy Olsen's counterpart, Black Power, Black Lightning's counterpart, Model Citizen, Looker's counterpart, Psy, Katana, Aurora for Halo, Captain Super for Captain Marvel, Uncle Super for Uncle Marvel, Captain Super Jr. for Captain Marvel Jr., Warwolf for Lobo, Archer for Green Arrow, Scream Queen for Black Canary, Olympia for Wonder Girl, Breakdance for Vibe, Extruded Man for Elongated Man, Vamp for Vixen, Gypsy Woman for Gypsy, Angelique for Hawk Girl, Mary Mayhem for Mary Marvel, Manhawk for Hawkman, and Mr. Horrific for Mr. Terrific. Oh, and Megamorpho for Metamorpho, and She-Bat, which is an amalgam of Catwoman and Man-Bat.
Okay, then.
That's a lot. And most of those are like same character, different names.
Just imagine instead we got like the Justice Lord's universe colliding with our timeline.
Repeat. A chemical leak has been detected. Please evacuate the building immediately.
Well, considering they took care of the Justice Lord. Like, how would that work?
Simply put, an alternate version of the alternate timeline.
Fair enough.
One that the main timeline had not interacted with. Otherwise, just go with the Injustice universe.
Yeah, there's that.
And have someone finally take down that version of Superman for good.
I want to see Injustice Superman fight
Please
Ultraman.
evacuate the building.
Like, the Crime Syndicate version, not the Red and Silver Giant.
I want to see Connor Kent take down Injustice Superman. Right, Connor Kent? That was Clark's son?
I believe so, yeah.
Who's there?
Like, imagine being taken down by an alternate version of the son you never had.
Oh yeah, that would, like, definitely... That would fuck with him.
And being told by said alternate son, you're no longer a man, look at what you've done. You're a monster.
You're no hero.
Like, imagine, Connor Kent becomes Superman in this timeline, and he stresses he was raised to be a man first, super second.
Well, I'm regenerating again. Whew.
So what is this, the fourth regeneration now?
Third.
I was close.
Regenerating in 1 minute. go again. Oh, poor dog meat. He's just like, what's happening? There we go.
Your turn to carry the torch, soldier.
Keep marching on.
Sir, yes, sir.
Okay, I need to go to the zero room. This time I can just go in and not have to worry about, you know. Don't have to worry about blacking out or anything. You know, I'm thinking of giving Fallout Who Vegas another try.
Sweet.
Because a sort of quote-unquote complete edition had been released by fans using the original mod and adding all this stuff onto it to help it work better.
If that's what you want to do. Meanwhile, I'm still over here with this Digimon New Vegas thing going on, where the courier was a black Automon Hoover who just happened to tank a bullet.
You're gonna wish you were never born, Pikmin. Who's it?
Are you kidding me? As I was regenerating, I set the TARDIS for random flight. Guess where I fucking landed?
Right back where you didn't want to be.
In Pikmin's home. In Pikmin's studio.
In other words, exactly where you don't want to be.
Yep. Great. They all got back up as zombies. They all got back up as zombies.
I'm getting Birdemic 2 flashbacks. there are some spots I'll have to paint red in a moment. So let me find that runner. I can already get a feeling of how huge this guy's gonna be just from the size of his hands. Holy shit.
Hickman! What the hell was that?
You are so dead.
Ain't personal. Just you or me. Don't you die on me!
I just realized Dick Grayson Robin has his own Bat-like Kate equivalent named Larry.
Yep.
So we give Spider-Man one named Joe.
Yeah.
I am hoping you get the reference for why I picked that name specifically.
I'm going to assume Joe worked on the Spider-Man comics.
Joe Quesada.
Right.
AKA Marriage, not in my Spidey comics.
Ah, that guy.
Here's hoping the new Ultimate Universe is actually a decent alternative.
Finally got you, Hickman. Hey, over here! Ah!
Like, this month or next month, something around there. We're supposed to be getting a new timeline branded the Ultimate Universe that has Spidey starting off not only as just Spider-Man, but he's married and has 2 kids.
Maybe you deserve the same.
So saith one born killer to another.
If I let you live.
I'm helping you just by doing what... Why squander? If you visit my house again, look deep within my painting, Picnic for Stanley. You'll need this.
Alright, well, I think I'm going to end it here. Thank you all for watching. This has been Vegas Bear 92. Joined
And Mekumon.
Yeah, surprisingly joined by Mekumon. I was not expecting that today.
Neither was I.
And I will probably see you tomorrow. Whereas you said you're good for Friday, right?
Should be, yeah.
Okay. Jerry won't be able to make it though. But we'll see you Friday with something. With what, we don't know. Anyway, thank y'all for watching, and we'll see you later. Bye.
Nip.